So it's 5 a.m. in the morning, and we're leaving our little hostel to go and find Japan's oldest tree, Jōmon Sugi. Should be about a 10-hour hike. Once we take a bus to a shuttle bus, we can start, and we got to do the hike and get down before sunset so we can catch the last bus back to our hostel here on Yakushima. And I am exhausted, but I'm stoked to see this tree. So Callan's shining his phone at my face so you can see me for a second, and we're waiting at the bus stop under the light of the moon, and you can still see the stars in the sky, which is pretty cool. So we got about 10 minutes to wait for the bus, and then we shuttle for like, I think 15 minutes and 30 minutes to get up to the start of the hike. Yeah, should be all right. Yeah. So we got off the bus, took about 30 minutes, and it's freaking cold up here, but it's gorgeous. The sakura are still actually in bloom, which is pretty cool. And yeah, now we're gonna start a 10-hour walk to this tree that's apparently between 2,000 and 7,000 years old, which is a pretty broad like range of time, but should be pretty cool. There's apparently a heart-shaped stump on the way. We follow these train tracks for a while, and then it gets difficult at the end. We just have to make sure we get back. Like, we have like 11 and a half hours before the last bus comes. It's 6 a.m., 6:20 in the morning, and the last bus is like 5:45. So we have like 11 and a half hours to do a 10-hour hike, so should be fine.
Ready.
You psyched?
Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
And now our walk begins. Here comes the sun. Do do do. So we're about 1 hour into the walk, and it's honestly indescribably peaceful in here. Trees are getting older and older. This one here, the stump is 1,200 years old, and then the newest tree growing out of it is 350 years old, and the generation before that was 1,000, I think. And it's freaking huge. Apparently in World War II, these holes were used as bunkers to hide supplies from the Americans, I suppose. I mean, we're not too far from Okinawa and where the Pacific would have been invaded, but I'll have to look into that more. That sounds kind of interesting. So apparently there's a little shortcut to cut some of the railroad off. But first time we've actually had to walk uphill a little bit.
The little shortcut.
It's not bad though. So we're about halfway to the tree. Callan's decided to sit down and have his lunch here. I'm gonna wait till we get to the top. But it looks like we're finally gonna start climbing up a little bit, so that'll be interesting. There's a pit stop here. This is probably the third toilet we've passed, so there's like, it's the last one before the tree. Okay, it's the last toilet before the tree, so. The real hike has definitely begun. We're actually going uphill with stairs and everything. You see it okay?
Oh, I can see it okay. Yeah, I see it.
What did you say this looks like, Callan?
It looks like it's going, fuck you, motherfucker. I shouldn't swear for YouTube.
So we just stopped at Wilson's Heart one more time because I had to get the perfect photo. The stump is like so tranquil inside, but to get the heart, you have to like get the perfect angle with your camera. So I was like moving around for like 2 minutes trying to get the perfect heart, but I think I nailed it in the end, if I do say so myself. So super cool tree stump, actually. I can see why everyone stops to take photos. Jugo Funkarai, 15 minutes only, and we should be at the tree. I think we'll make it alive. If we can make the last few steps, we get to see the oldest tree in Japan. If I don't drop the camera. We made it to Japan's oldest tree and it only took us 4 hours, not bad. There's like a fence all the way around to protect the tree, which makes sense. And then there's a bunch of different platforms to like view it, and you can't do too close, but it's pretty cool. It's a massive frickin' cedar tree and it's really old. Pretty amazing to say we've done this actually. I think it's well worth the hike, honestly. Now we begin our long descent down the mountain.
Stairway to heaven.
All right, we have Callan, Kosuke,
Yeah.
and we just finished the Jōmon Sugi hike.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was great.
What do you guys think?
Very beautiful. Nature was wonderful.
It was great, but very tired.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
tiring.
Although that took us around 8 hours instead of
Yeah.
10, so
Yeah.
it's not bad, but yeah, long hike.
Yeah. Pretty good, but I'd recommend it once.
Once. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, もう一度けど日本語で。
お、
あ、
日
日本語で。
本語で。
はい。
難しい。
はい。
You can try.
OK。Callan さんと京介さんです。昨日初めて京介さん、ホステルに会った。
はい。
今日Jōmon Sugiいた。
だ
今ハイキング終わった。
うんうん。
どうだった？
縄文杉はめっちゃ最高だった。本当、シーズンは綺麗だった。めっちゃ長いけど、ほんまになんか一回人生におすすめです。本当にいい経験。
そうそう。
すごい良かったですね。
よかった
天
です。
気良かったし、季節も混んでなかったし、
そうそう。
帰り同じ道だったのがちょっと疲れたけど、
そうだな、同じ道。
全て良かったです。本当いい旅でし
はい、いいだな。
猿の写真を撮った時、めっちゃ良かった。
あ、おい撮った。おいの写真撮った。本当。よかった。
はい。
終わり。
た。OK。
はい。
Okay. So you're not supposed to shit out here. Keep that in mind. But do you know how to wipe your ass with one leaf? You know how to wipe your ass with one leaf, Callan?
No, how do you do that?
Okay. Fold it in half. Make a little hole like this.
Yep.
And don't throw that away. That piece is important.
Why?
I'll show you. So what you do is stick your finger through the hole. Clean all the shit off your ass with your finger. And then you fold the leaf and wipe it all off like that. And then the most important piece, the middle bit, you can't forget that because you use that to clean your fingernail.
Oh shit. I did not know that.